Greetings, Weirdlings. I'm Danny Danger, and this is my pull list for November 4th. Where did the year go? Monstrous #1 comes out, and I am so excited for this particular title. Okay, so the artwork, duh. It looks astounding and beautiful, but it's set in a steampunk world, and this girl has a psychic connection with a kaiju monster. Kaiju? Steampunk? I can't believe I didn't think of this idea. I'm kind of jealous. In Sensation Comics featuring Wonder Woman #16, Wonder Woman has to team up with the Mother of Monsters, which sounds a little weird, but I mean, she is going to Gotham. And I guess once you get to Gotham, the Mother of Monsters doesn't really seem like a big deal. Black Science #17. I don't usually use language like this, so pardon me if I'm being offensive, but these trifling hoes messing up the multiverse. Seriously. Oh my God. Grant's girlfriend, just stop, dude. You have terrible taste in women. Just stop. In every multiverse, stop dating, stop getting married, just stop. You have terrible taste in women, and they're going to ruin the entire multiverse, and everything will cease to exist because of your bad taste in women. I have a lot of feelings about this. I can't believe that Black Science made me say trifling hoes, but that's what she is. I mean, literally trifling with the fate of all of humankind across all of existence. Citizen Jack #1 sounds interesting. Guy's running for office, he wants to be a politician, so who does he convert over to his side but an ambitious demon? That makes sense, right? Satanism, politics, they go together like peanut butter and really dark bloody jelly. I'm really looking forward to Paper Girls #2. It started a lot of conversation when it first came out because a lot of the characters are very dated. This is the early 80s. This is when the AIDS epidemic started to be a thing. It was a topic of news, so everyone was talking about it. So one of the girls is kind of a tough girl bully character and makes a lot of very insensitive homophobic cracks about AIDS. And there was a lot of conversation amongst readers who felt a little uncomfortable by this use. Now, I have a lot of faith in Brian K. Vaughan. I have a lot of faith in his ability to take really controversial issues and to speak through his characters to illustrate broader points. So even when a character is saying something that kind of offends me, I like to hold out hope that Brian K. Vaughan is going to follow that story through and make a statement with it. We'll see. Velvet #12 is about to wrap up some storylines, and I'm pretty sure that the moral of the story that I'm getting here is never get married and don't trust any dudes. Uncanny X-Men #600 comes out this week, and I have a lot of mixed feelings about this. On the one hand, I'm really, really, really eager to see Brian Michael Bendis sort of wrap up his take on the X universe. On the other hand, there's been so many weird time delays with this story, and so much crap has happened since Secret Wars. I don't even know if I remember what was happening in the old X-Men story. I don't know. Are they all alive? Are they all still around? Are they all still friends? Do a little refresher reading, catch up. I'm excited for this no matter what, it's gonna be good. Now in Bob's Burgers #5, we're gonna get our usual conglomeration of weird stories about each family member, but this time I'm really excited because Jean is going under the sea. And if I don't get at least one really poorly placed Little Mermaid joke, I'm gonna be kind of depressed. Of course, I can't forget Survivors Club #2, Unfollow #1, Howard the Duck #1, and Lazarus #20. Before we respond to some comments, be sure to like this video and share it and subscribe. I know you guys are all really good at doing that, but the seasons are changing, the leaves are turning. It's about that time again. Spring cleaning, fall sharing. The two things are not related at all, but shh. Do you find that your heart is wrenching in pain every week because there's just not enough Heroes of Awesome for you to watch? Would you like to find any way that you could help support Heroes of Awesome so that you can bring more of that D&D fun straight into your eyeballs? Don't worry, I've got a solution for you. You can head on over to dftba.com/weirdlings and buy our Heroes of Awesome shirt. Not only will you get to watch the show and feel good because you supported it, you're gonna look fly. This is a really big deal for us because this is a pre-sale. Now, for those of you who are really familiar with comics, if you want to tell your comic distributor that a comic book is going to be awesome, you pre-order it. Same with the shirt. DFTBA needs to know how much you love and support Heroes of Awesome, and this pre-sale is how you do it. So order before Wednesday. I'm not saying it's like a race or a contest to see who can do it the best or how quickly, but it is, and go now. Romeo Coat did not know that there was a Strangers in Paradise kids version. You know that whole trend that came out not too long ago after Scotty Young got really big, where they decided to make everything a kid's story? I would say Strangers in Paradise fell victim to that, but who am I kidding? It's really friggin' cute, and I don't care if it's overplayed, it's adorable, and I'm gonna read it. Whatever. Jon Snow's direwolf wants to know what my thoughts on Supergirl are. I love it so much! I have so many feels. I think that Supergirl is exactly what we need for young girls, for young men to have a female hero that they can look up to. I think it has just enough of that feel-good, almost cheesiness that comes with The Flash that leaves you like smiling and feeling uplifted at the end of each episode, but it doesn't have too much or go over the top so that you just want to blow it off. It's gonna change a lot of public opinion about superheroes and gender identity, and it's cute and it's amazing and I'm full of feels. I need a minute. Marcus McCowan, there ain't no party like a Time Lord party, because a Time Lord party is not bound by typical temporal parameters and thus does not stop. And finally, Allie Green asked if I bag and board all my comics or just the special ones. All of my single issues I absolutely bag and board unless I plan on turning them into collage fodder. However, if you can keep a secret, I'm about to start transferring a lot of my single issues into volumes. They're easier to collect, they take up less space, and I loan everything out because I'm a compulsive here, read this person. So trades are easier, but yes, I always bag and board. You never know what you have, and you're never gonna know until 10 years later when you're like, oh, that comic was worth something. Sure sucks that I sat on it for 3 days without realizing it was under my butt. Well, not me. I would never put a comic under my butt on purpose. Special thanks as always goes out to Austin Books and Comics, who never, ever hide comics under my butt when I'm not looking. Ever.